In this video, I will focus on all of the best sets you can get between $50 to $100. I will cover themes like Star Wars, Ninjago, Marvel, and icons. Hello everyone, my name is Ivan and I hope you will enjoy this video. So let's start with theme number 1, Star Wars. And the first set on this list is the Mandalorian N1 Starfighter. This set will probably retire by the end of this year, but honestly, I think it had a pretty good run. This set is perfect for display as well as to play around. I think that this set is definitely worth picking up because it's an N1 Starfighter, which is a really perfect starship in the Star Wars universe. All of the figures in this set look pretty good except one tiny small detail, which is the Darksaber, but personally, it doesn't really bother me all that much. Like, we seem to fix the issue in the more recent sets where they actually put a blade. So it seems like they had that figured out. It would be nice if LEGO started actually printing on the blade as well. That would be really perfect. Next up, we have the TIE Bomber, which is a perfect set to play around and to display as well. This set is just packed with perfect play features. I mean, who doesn't want to drop bombs, you know what I mean? I also love the cleverly placed stud shooters on this set. And the cherry on top of this set, which brings this set to just next level. It's the Gonk Droid. In my eyes, this set is perfect for its value. Next up, we have Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrator. This is a remake of 2011, which most people probably wanted, and we finally got it after literally 13 years of waiting. This set is almost perfect, and I say that because it just feels like that one top part of the set is just a little bit too high up. It just looks a little bit bulky, as if it's a bump. When I was looking it up at reference pictures, I found that it doesn't have the indication of that issue in the reference pictures. I think that they just did that sacrifice to add the feature of dropping the scout droids. Hydration check. Next up, we have the Executor Superstar Destroyer. I love displaying my sets, as you can see, but I don't really have hundreds of dollars to get like a huge UCS model, nor do I really have a lot of space. And I think that this midi scale version of ships is just perfect solution for this issue. I think that, you know, for under $100 you can get one of these amazing ships from the Starship collection. And I know that you might say that the Superstar Destroyer is not part of the Starship collection, but like, I think it is, and so be quiet, it is. And no need to say that it's not, because it is. And I think out of the whole entire Starship collection, the Superstar Destroyer is probably my #1 favorite set. I genuinely love this set with my whole entire heart. I love the stud to no studded ratio in that set. I do have a slight bias because my girlfriend did get me this set, so it just means a lot more to me personally. And continuing with the lineup of starships, we have the Millennium Falcon, which is just a beautiful set, and it's honestly pretty much perfect. I have nothing else to really say about it. It's a perfect display if you have limited room. It's like a perfect easy build if you're just a fan and you don't want to spend $800 for it, or like $140. You can get that one and it looks really good on display, and you don't have to deal with minifigures if you don't care for them, so it's perfect. So honestly, it's a 10 out of 10. Next set we got is Captain Rex's helmet, and I know you might be saying that I'm missing the Tantive 4, but honestly that set is overpriced as hell, and the other two objectively look better to me personally, so I'm not including the Tantive 4 on this list because I don't like it. And this is my video, and I can do whatever the hell I want. Captain Rex's helmet is probably the best from the most recent lineup of helmet sets, and if you're struggling picking between Captain Rex or Commander Cody helmets, honestly go for Captain Rex, because Commander Cody's Phase 1 helmet looks kind of weird, at least to me personally. I don't know, I just kind of don't like it. Which brings me up to the next helmet, which is the Mandalorian helmet. Another really good, very well done helmet. And honestly, if you're not sure which one to get from the helmet lineup, I would say choose between the Mandalorian or Captain Rex. those two are probably the top two best helmets just ever. Period.
Period.
Next up, we have the Droideka. And honestly, I think that this LEGO set is the highlight of the year. This set just looks so good. I mean, they nailed it. With an exception of the Build-A-Build figure, I just feel like they were onto something in the beginning of 2000s and then they just fumbled it really badly. They pretty much got everything right on this set. The laser eyes, the way it stands. Also, it folds up into the rolling position, which is like a mini basketball. So that's also really fun. And next up, we have Ahsoka's T6 Jedi Shuttle. I've honestly been dreaming of a T6 Jedi Starship since like the Clone Wars one. It's been my highly sought after set for a while.
Bruh, look at this dude. Look at the top of his head.
I might mess around and get one day because that set was my dream set since I was a kid. But going back to Ahsoka's T6 shuttle, this set is just super nostalgic to me. That's why I like it so much. The play feature of spinning its wings around the axis is really awesome. I think it just looks super cool. And I think that it's a great set if you're a kid or a collector. It's a perfect set to pick up and it will look good on display. It'll look good if you're playing around with it. It's an amazing set. So it does a checkbox on everything. And even the minifigures on this set are pretty much exceptional. Except one, which is New Yang. I don't know why, I just wish that they had given him different body or like different legs. I don't know why he just looks awkward for some reason. Like he looks blocky. I didn't mean to make it into an awful Lego joke, but he just looks awkward. I don't know, he just looks weird to me. Also, the underside of this set also looks a little bit weird. I've seen a video from Firebird Bricks where he modified it slightly bit on the underbelly. He did buy additional parts. So if you are a collector who really cares about that stuff, you could do it. If you don't care about those tiny details, honestly, they're pretty negligible. I think that this set is worth picking up overall. And so moving on to the next set, which is the Mandalorian Fang Fighter versus the TIE Interceptor, which is a pretty good combo of sets, especially having that TIE Interceptor. We just got the UCS TIE Interceptor, and if you don't have enough money to spend on that UCS TIE Interceptor, you can buy this set, which could be a pretty good display set as well as an alternative for that UCS TIE Interceptor. Next up, we have R2-D2. I already kind of covered this set in my previous video, but pretty much this is just a perfect smaller version of the big R2-D2. I think it's awesome. It comes with a Darth Malak figure, also really cool. So if you like display and you don't have much room, this is a perfect set to pick up. Now, next set is Emperor's Throne Room, and this is my dream set at this price point. It's a perfect display piece, as well as a set to play around with. It's just, I don't know, LEGO knocked it out of the park with that set. It looks incredible. It looks so perfect on display. I love this set. This set allows you to display your figures in action poses, replicating some of the iconic scenes from the movie. It's a really good set. I love the way they made the minifigures. I think they really made them look good. I love the hairpiece on Luke. I love the Darth Vader. It's the same Darth Vader we've been getting for years, which is great because that's the most perfect minifigure of Darth Vader. And to me, that the main draw of this set is that arc and the window. Oh my god, I mean, they got that thing perfect. So this is definitely a set you should get if you care about display, or even if you just want to play around with the set. Like that's a really good set. So next team we have Ninjago, and the way I judge these sets is more about how they would look on display rather than playability, because I haven't really watched Ninjago in a while, so I just judge like whether or not it would look good on display. So here we go. Set number 1 is Kai's Ninja Climber Mech. Now, I haven't seen Ninjago in a while once again, but This set looks pretty good. I have no idea the context behind it, but the mech looks sick. It's like building a Gundam but out of Lego, so that's kind of the resemblance of it to me. You can put it in an action pose and it'll just stand there like super cool. Plus, additionally, the minifigures look pretty sick. I always like the way Ninjago figures looked, so that's another great addition. Next set, we have Jay's Titan Mech, Lloyd's and Arene's Ninja Team Mech, and same judgment applies to these sets. I think they look cool on display. They're pretty colorful, and I can envision it like on display, you know, next to each other, looking all menacing and stuff. Pretty cool. But are these sets really worth it? When you look at it, it doesn't really pass the, you know, eye test. You look at it and you see that it's not really worth the money that it costs. And honestly, checking out these Ninjago sets made me want to catch up on Ninjago for a bit. I'm surprised that this show is still running. That's incredible. It's probably the longest streak running show I've known. So props to Ninjago. Now moving on to icons, and this sub-theme tends to be a little expensive, so there's only one set that you can really buy between $50 to $100 price, which is the Bouquet of Roses. And that set is perfect for display. If you really want to brighten up your room with some roses, this set would look so good on display. And because of how good it looks, I will be getting this set for my girlfriend. And from Marvel, we just have two sets, which are Nano Gauntlet and Infinity Gauntlet, which are just perfect display pieces for any Marvel fan. If you like it, it's worth picking up. Go and get it. I think they would look sick on display. I hope this video was helpful. Leave a like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.